Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for stopping by. If you had a chance to catch my live, man, I mentioned that I'm going to come with some bangers this week, some big names. Told you I'm going to have some Dike, going to have some Jam, and if everything works out well, man, I have a plan for some pretty big surprise. I guess you shouldn't say surprise, but a video that I know some Trelly fans are really going to like, man. But that's later on this week. Right now we have Dirty Dike, I Ain't Got a Clue, produced by Joe Corfield. The dude I absolutely love, man. It always slips my mind when I think about my favorite producers. But Joe, every single time, man, he's perfect. So let's jump in, see what they got for us.
Who's the drunk bitch? Who's the fucking drunk bitch?
It's so funny that Dike just has that personality where he can just look one way and look the other way, and it makes you laugh. I don't know what it is. Just the simple look on his face. Maybe everything else that's involved in this. You just know that this video is gonna be madness. It always is. Just the scene right here. Just sitting there in her underwear, sewing something. Looks like she's maybe embroidering a logo on something. He's sitting there drinking a glass of Sprite. Not sure if there's anything else mixed in that Sprite, but this has that look of madness, man. I don't know.
Who's the drunk bitch? Who's the fucking drunk bitch on the floor? Who's the fucking...
I don't know.
Somebody's... Yeah. Can anyone take this drunk bitch?
Bro, are you kidding me? Oh, man, those strings.
Bitch on the floor. Who's the fucking...
I don't know.
Somebody's... Yeah. Can anyone take this drunk bitch? Maybe... John, put her on the back of your bicycle. Who's the chick? Yeah, the chick. I'm about to phone your mama cab. Sober up your slag. Don't open up your flange here. Smoke a bunch of skag. Only joking, I'm your dad. Pulling up on my bicycle. Chased by the pigs like Nigel. Brainwash the kids to buy vinyl. Pissing in your right.
Brainwash the kids to buy vinyl. Oh, shit. I'm sorry. I'm going to bring this back, bro. This beat is something special, man. Just bringing in the vocal sample too. A couple different vocal samples, I believe. But that right at the very beginning, where obviously they're filming that video, and that old dude trying to catch his train, almost pushes Dike over. But anyways, man, that's cool shirt too. I think it says Butter Tart on it, which would be an interesting brand if it's not a brand already. All right, man. Sorry, let's go.
Who's the drunk bitch? Who's the fucking drunk bitch on the floor? Who's the fucking...
I don't know.
Somebody's... Yeah. Can anyone take this drunk bitch? Maybe... John, put her on the back of your bicycle. Who's the chick? Yeah, the chick. I'm about to phone your mama cab. Sober up your slag. Don't open up your flange here. Smoke a bunch of skag. Only joking, I'm your dad. Pulling up on my bicycle. Chased by the pigs like Nigel. Brainwash the kids to buy vinyl. Pissing in your urinal. The cycle of a system of survival. Fighting off your sister, getting primal. Acting all vaginal. Trying to whack the titties in my eyeballs. Seafood hanging round my neck. What the heck? Big fish for love and plus a crab for respect. Proud to present an unannounced special guest. None less than the stinging nettle sounds on my breath. Yes, yes. Stepping up a triple X sex pest fresh. Polishing the edges of my crest. Bollocks in a festival of stress. Living off the promises and debts. Problematic novices and money. Trust, drugs, love, debt, sex. And I ain't got a clue why I live here. Money, trust, drugs, love, debt. And I ain't got a clue why I live here. Money, trust, drugs, love, debt. And I ain't got a clue.
Hey, man. There's a lot of imagery in that first verse that I on first listen, I have no idea what the fuck song is talking about. But I think part of that is the reason why I'm so in love with this production. I'm so in love with this video. This everything about this, man, it just is so amazing. It really is one of those songs that I'm gonna have to listen to a couple times just to get my mind right on this one, man. Because it's like overload, sensory overload with this right now. I really like the hook, man. The way that he says, you know, like money, drugs, women, trust. I can't remember all the things he says, but it's interesting because he says all those things and then he says, like, why do I don't have a clue why I'm here, and then he goes and says it exactly the same way. So it's kind of like a dichotomy, right? The same reason why he despises the place is the same reason why he loves this place, right? It's an interesting way of doing that. I like that. I just like that, man. It's a cool way of getting that point across. At least I believe that's his point. It's a cool way of getting that point across by doing the hook that way. So much love for this track, man. This whole album, I mean, I haven't heard the whole album, but everything I've done on this album, this has got to be one of the best UK hip hop albums of all time, man. Everything I've heard off this is just 100% gold.
Stress, living off the promises and debts, problematic novices and money, trust, drugs, love, debt, sex, and I ain't got a clue why I live here. Money, trust, drugs, love, debt, and I ain't got a clue why I live here. Money, trust, drugs, love, debt, and I ain't got a clue why I live here. Money, trust, drugs, love, debt, sex, and I ain't got a clue. Rappers stepping to me, they wanna get some, but most of them should go and eat a handful of fucking shit. Sucking dick and tick accomplished on your bucket list. And Fish Cliff Richard with the rubber glove, and I'll admit I missed this Christmas. I fuck it hasn't come as it.
Big up Big Daddy Kane, man. And only like Dike can turn that shit around. takes a classic bar, adds a little twist to it.
Rappers stepping to me, they wanna get some, but most of them should go and eat a handful of fucking shit. Suck a dick and tick accomplished on your bucket list. And Fish Cliff Richard with the rubber glove, and I'll admit I missed this Christmas. I fuck it hasn't come as it. Multiply the summer by a ton and fly a truck at it. Poltergeist that come and buy a dungeon for the fuck of it, and fill it up with stolen bikes, drugs plus some other bits. I see the fake in your physical shape. Give me a break, you're lyrically living in shame. This shit is a game, I'm winning cause I live in it, mate. You ain't committed, more addicted to your minimum wage. A slippery snake, a sliver in a figure.
Yo, man. Hey, I had this conversation a day or two ago, bro. Somebody, what exactly does he say? He basically says he's addicted to life because he's living it, and you're more, I think that's how he put it, but he's more addicted to life because he's actually living it, and you're more addicted to you're not doing your shit. Like you're not living your life. You're not doing things that you're passionate about. You're not chasing the things that make you happy because you're more addicted to your 9 to 5 and all the things that come with it. All the traps and stuff. You know, and the older you get and you start having kids, and it gives you that opportunity, right? To see times where you made decisions early in your life that kind of handcuffed you to things, right? Get an expensive car payment. You move in to a place that stresses your budget or whatever. You get a mortgage. All those once you do that shit, it just makes all that stuff makes it more difficult to do the things that you want to do. Doesn't make it impossible. It just makes it more difficult. And then what happens is you just keep adding on and keep adding these handcuffs, and the more handcuffs you add, man, the less keys you see, and then the next thing you know, you're in a miserable life that you see no way of getting out of, and often that in itself is enough just to drain that love for life, that zest for life, that passion to do something that you want to do. Like all that gets sucked out, right? Because you feel like you're trapped. And Again, just another clever way of stating it, man. It's profound. It's a profound statement because I don't think a lot of people think about it, but it's a very easy way, the way that he says it, but it's also a very brilliant way, the way he says it, right?
Dungeon for the fuck of it and fill it up with stolen bikes, drugs, plus some other bits. I see the fake in your physical shape. Give me a break, you're lyrically living in shame. This shit is a game, I'm winning cause I live in it, mate. You ain't committed, more addicted to your minimum wage. A slippery snake, I sliver in a figure of eight and take your dame out for dinner, make her sit in the rain. Think I'm ashamed, mate.
I want to see that again. The way he does the snake, but then he makes it into a dollar sign. That was slick.
More addicted to your minimum wage, a slippery snake. I sliver in a figure of eight and take your dame out for dinner, make her sit in the rain. Think I'm ashamed, mate? I take a piss on the stage. Simple and plain, I don't know why I live in this place. Money, trust, drugs, love, debt, sex, and I ain't got a clue why I live here. Money, trust, drugs, love, debt, and I ain't got a clue why I live here. Money, trust, drugs, love, debt, and I ain't got a clue why I live here. Money, trust, drugs, love, debt, sex, and I ain't got a clue.
That explains all the red stains on his floor there at the beginning of the
Money, trust, drugs, love.
Yo, man, I had to let that run a bit because I love that song. This is such a. I think that's another Corfield beat on that, man. Production on that. It's such a beautiful track. Yo, man, I loved everything about this. Such a. Like I said, there's a couple of profound ways of looking at life, man. And I thought he had said he's addicted to life, but he says he's basically winning in the game of life because he's actually playing it, which actually is an even cooler way of saying it than I had interpreted at the beginning. But it's the same thing, bro. It's the exact same message that comes across. And yeah, you're more addicted to your 9 to 5 and making what little money you get out of it after taxes and mortgage and car payments and all the other nonsense. And then you're stuck. You're stuck being too drained to do anything you love. But great production, great video, man. Aboveground did the video, outstanding work. Big up Joe too on the production, man. Top notch as usual. And yeah, man, I hope you like it. I know you probably heard it a million times, but I'm glad you came here, give it a listen with me, man. Probably one of the best high focus albums of all time, 100%. And if you haven't checked out my Leaf Dog live stream, man, it's in the live tab on the channel. Go give that a watch, man. It's 14 songs from Leaf Dog off the albums he's released in 2024. It was a lot of fun. Thanks to all those that came by, and make sure you go over and show me some love and show him some love. And I love you guys, man, each and every day. Until next time, stay safe, good to each other.